What's going on, peeps? My name is Qeuw. I'm the #1 Velma right now in 2v2s. That changes a lot, so don't think too much of it, but I'm pretty fucking good with Velma, alright? I'm going to be teaching you guys what to do in terms of perks, combos, strategy, what she excels at. Yeah, let's just get into it. So Velma does a little bit of everything. She can box, she has amazing combo damage, some of the highest in the game. She can zone, she can help her teammates by healing, giving them armor, giving them projectiles to play around with so they can combo longer. And then on top of all of that, she has some amazing recovery, so she has a lot of tools to stay alive. Now, I think Velma's one of the highest tier characters in this game for 2v2s because she can work with any teammate. Every single character in the roster she can play with. She works extremely well with Superman. They have a lot of combo synergy. I'll tell you real quick, just to summer it down. They both have ice abilities and Superman gets buffed off of that. If you make Superman's head larger, his ice breath goes farther, which is crazy. Superman can abuse people in the cop car very well. They just work, they have so many niche little things together. Like, if I shoot my laser beam on Superman when he's flying, it's guaranteed to hit him and get the 12% version. There's a lot of things with Superman that Velma and Superman can do together. But she works with literally any character. That's why she's a support. Every character in this roster you can play Velma with. So if you run Velma, there's never going to be a time where people are like, damn it, I didn't want a Velma on my team. So that's a good feeling. So we're going to go over perks, right? So, firstly, in 1v1s, you want to use studied. I do want to mention one thing real quick. I am primarily a 2v2 player. I have played ones. I find ones fun for like warm up. I don't really play them, so this guide's more based on 2v2. Sorry if you only want to play ones, but she's okay. She's pretty fucking good in ones. If you're good with Velma, she's still good in ones, honestly. I always find it very easy to win with her. But this perk only studied. The other perk should be banned for ones because it can't be used. This just gives you one extra piece of evidence. It's not that big of a deal, but it's better than the other one. The other one is just you give your teammate 7 gray life, which is way better in 2s, but it literally does nothing in 1s. For perks in 1s, this is the best cooldown perk in the game. I dodge, you dodge, we dodge. What it does is that every time you dodge an enemy's attack, it doesn't need to be neutral dodge. It doesn't need to be side, or it can be neutral dodge or side dodge, down dodge, up dodge, doesn't matter. You get 10% of your cooldown back. Since Velma has a whole bunch of different cooldowns that she has, having more cooldown is great, especially in ones because you have to box with the other player only. You don't have that like weird leeway of your other character doing stuff while you wait for him to come back up. And that brings me to the next thing. The next perk I take is another cooldown perk. It is every time you hit somebody who has a SAS effect, you get 0.5 second on a refund. So what that means is that whenever you're playing Velma and you hit this attack, then you have faster cooldown. So as long as they have that skull and bones above their head from your up B, they have a faster cooldown. Now her bread and butters involve her up B, so they will have the SAS effect very, very often. So it's very good to get her cooldowns off of that. Then nextly, the last perk is kind of whatever you want it to be. You could also not have 2 cooldown perks if you don't care for it, but we'll get over all the perks first. Lastly, I like ice to beat you. I think making people go slow is super, super good. So you can do stuff like this, right? So I can force a situation where they have to get targeted. Thus, they get slowed every time they get hit by this, so they can't move very fast. And why that's so good is because they're seeing target. They can't roll as far. They can't move as fast. All their abilities go slower in movement speed-wise. It just makes them free combo food. And slash, the best thing about it is that no one talks about is that if you get someone off stage, they can't get to stage as fast because they're so slow. So it's really good to get people with too. So I like it. I can see why you wouldn't run this in ones because you have to set up by jab jab or get a lucky hay projectile hit, which can be very, very tough. So if you don't want to take this, I would always recommend switching this with armor break if you fight a character that has armor. The characters with armor are Garnet, the main characters you want to worry about with armor are Garnet, Wonder Woman, Superman, and then it's Steven Universe, but that's mostly in 2s. You could bring it for Shaggy. Shaggy does have a lot of armor, but honestly, when he has armor, it's clear as day, so bring it if you think it's viable against Shaggy. But against Superman, you need the armor break. Wonder Woman, I would recommend it. Garnet, you pretty much need the armor break. Same thing like Braun has armor, but like, it's not that big of a deal, but you can still bring it for LeBron. But if you're not using that, if you're not finding those characters, the shield break does not matter. If you're not going this, you can go, I wouldn't recommend any of the projectile buffs besides freeze. simply because you're not in ones that's not your primary objective. I would use something like movement speed. Movement speed can't be bad. You know, it's ones. One of the best things about Velma is she has very disjointed hitboxes, so if she's also fast on top of that, she can't really get hit. But if you don't want to run this, I'd run something like Snowball. And then, let's see, Snowball. I would just do Snowball up side. I would literally run this if you don't care about the cooldown stuff, just so you do more damage. Do more damage all around. You always do 12%. That's pretty good. Besides down air, you'd always do 12% more damage. Not too bad. All right, now this is 2v2 perks. This is where I'm way more knowledgeable. So 2v2 perks, take knowledge as power. 7 gray life is a lot of gray life just for your teammate helping you out pick up the clues. Now the bad thing is most teammates won't even pick up your clues, but still, if they accidentally run into it, they'll get 7 gray life. It's very, very nice. That's a lot of that can be like 2 hits of a combo. That could be like any burn effect. It's 7 gray life is quite a bit, and they can just reset it by grabbing another clue, which is great. These are my usual go-to perks, not depending on matchup, right? So for one, guys, bring triple jump. Unless you're playing Iron Giant, bring triple jump. It is the best perk in the game. It helps you chase. It helps you stay alive, combo, use movement tech so you can move faster, and it's just helpful for everybody. I don't know, besides Iron Giant. It's the best perk in the game, in my opinion. So bring triple jump, please. Next, what I personally like to do is still the same thing. Ice to beat you is way better in 2s because your hay always goes to your teammate if it doesn't hit another enemy, and it just guarantees that they're gonna get you're gonna hit your teammate and their enemies are gonna get slowed. It's very good. Lets your teammate combo off them also. Ice to beat you is probably her best offensive perk in my opinion. Third perk, you can either bring Snowball. Third perk is again one of those things that you can kind of play off the team comp / your teammate. But if you want damage, Snowball. If you don't want damage, I like the red cooldown perk. Same situation. Red cooldown perk is very good for your combos. Also, like if you're playing with Batman, you both have weakened states, so this heavily benefits both of you. But even if you don't have a teammate that needs cooldowns, sorry, I had a burp. You can use it and just do your default combo, which I'll show you here in a bit, to get that cooldown back. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. But if you don't want to run this same thing, any character with armor, you want to bring Armor Crush, this perk can get changed just fine. If you prefer Snowball, use Snowball. It's super good in teams. If they have projectiles, School Me Once is great, so you can't just get spammed by other Velma's projectile / like Tom and Jerry, Bugs Bunny. Pretty good perk too. Alright, we're going to go over all of her attacks. So first we got jabs. Her jabs are decent. They're good. They have a disjointed hitbox. That can't be bad. They're kind of slow startup, obviously, so definitely not something you want to mash and gain pressured. But yeah, she gets 3 hits of it. Of course, you can combo after the first 2. So like the default go-to little tiny combo stuff you can do, I'll show you all the options. You can do jab, jab, up smash. I wasn't close enough, but yeah, jab, jab, up smash is pretty good. Good to kill too if they're at really high percents. Very easy to do. You just hold forward, then I use C stick and press up. And you get that little sliding up tilt, or whatever you want to call it, up smash. You can also do jab, jab, like I showed you earlier, that to guarantee that you get a mark on. That's really good in 1s. Other game modes, I wouldn't waste it for that reason, because you want to use it to heal, but yeah, you could use it that way. Another cool thing that you won't see anywhere else, and this is actually really good at early percents, is that you can jab, jab, down B for the cooldown reduction book, and it does 13%, so the default combo is 11, right? So you get a little bit more damage than these other 2 combos that I just showed you, right? And you can actually combo off of it by doing stuff like that. See, so I just got 20% in that combo off a jab, jab, down tilt. However, your oops, I fucked up. Your down tilt is your slowest recovery tool. It takes forever to get back. So if you really want to use it early, that's cool. We'll go over why it's good later to decide if you want to do that, but it is a choice that you have. You can do jab, jab, down tilt or down smash. Now, as you saw, they get a perk, or they get a, this counts as a projectile, so if you want to add the slow to them, you can do this. I think it's less damage, I'm pretty sure, than like all the other options though. Yeah, 10 damage, so not the greatest, but you get that little perk side of it. I'll go over more of that later. Then the last thing you can do is jab, jab, command grab. Now this is not real at low percents, but it's not too bad. So jab, jab, command. Oh yeah, see, that wasn't even close to being real. You had to be mad close, and you can get them with command grab. Now, I'll go over this again, but out of command grab, you when you hit somebody with it, you can actually up smash out of it. It's one of the only things you can do out of command grab is up smash. So, as you see, normally command grab does 7%. If you do the up smash with it, it does 15%. So that's pretty good. Jab, jab, command grab, up smash. That's 19% right there. We're going to be talking about Velma's neutral attack. It's her blurbs. They're really interesting. There's actually a lot of depth to them. So first off, the best thing about them is in teams. In teams, you can actually heal yourself by hitting your teammate. Every single one heals you for 4. Pretty good. I actually thought they healed you for 2. So, number 1 Velma, by the way. So you notice when you shoot your teammate, it counts as 2 blurbs, right? So I only get 2 if I shoot him from that close. I'm out now. So that's why, usually, if it is locked on your teammate, you want to go kind of far away to get these. Because the more you hit, the more healing you get. So you see, instead of getting 8 health, I got down to 9, so I got 11 healing. Now, they don't stack at a time. That's why you only got 9 healing or 11 healing. Because if you're already getting healed, it's not going to stack the numbers on top. It'll just start back to 4. It gets reset back to 4 over and over again. So, farther away, the better. So you get more healing. It's pretty good. Also, going away like I did also helps a little bit. But I usually don't think that much about it. The healing is cool. It's not, it's game-changing, but it's not like, oh my god, I need to min-max this instead of trying to help your teammate in other ways. Now, if your teammate's not there, this doesn't actually lock onto anybody, so I'll just go straight and down slowly like that. It has a speed boost at the start, as you saw, then it slows down quite a bit and goes lower. Perfect snipe, by the way, I'm godlike. It does 1 damage when it hits like that, as you saw. The lock-on stays on for quite a bit of time, so, but you still need to use them kind of soon, as you saw, because now it's gone, so I have to lock on again. Every single one of these blurbs do 5 damage, so hitting them rapidly like this, kind of cool, but they can actually air dodge out of it if you rapidly do it, even at really, really, really high percents, if you just do it in one place. Dodge. So as you see, Arya will air dodge through most of them, right? So it's kind of lame. That's why I always suggest you shoot 2 of them, because if you shoot 2 of them, you can actually combo off of it for the most part. So I shoot 2, I do it in the air. Oops, fuck. So I shoot 2, right? Hits them twice, I can combo off of it. And she had dodge on too, as I showed before. So it's pretty good to shoot 2 if they're on a target, just so you can combo off of it. You can get the same thing, like I said, they can air dodge out of it, so you can kind of get a read off of it. If it doesn't combo all the way, just confirm. It's pretty much a hit confirm where you don't even have to work. If they just dodge them all together, oops. If they just dodge them all together, right, you kind of can just like lay back, right? Oh, okay, I don't have to commit anymore. I almost forgot to mention. So when you hit your teammate with the blurbs, it actually adds a stack of weaken and does 6 damage. So that is the plus side. They get weakened, thus your teammate can kill them easier. If you guys don't know what weaken does, it adds more damage to whatever they hit and adds more blowback, so they're easier to kill. Next we got up smash. I went over a little bit, but it's the light bulb. This is a big disjoint. It's very good. If Iron Giant's coming to plow you with his giant metal ass, up smash it. It is so simple. You just sit there and charge it. Pretty good. So normally it does 6%. If you full charge, I think it does 7%. Oh, it still does only 6, but yeah, it has blowback farther. So it's not one of those unique special moves or anything changes about it, just more blowback. That's about it. I thought it did a little bit more, but I guess I'm wrong. But yeah, if you press forward while doing it, you can do a little sliding up tilt, kind of like smash. So that's very useful to do. I did find one bug. If you hit them with hay and then you press up smash, it slides you really far if you do neutral on your controller. Very weird bug. I don't know why, but look, let me show you. Look, I hit them with A and then I up smash. I didn't click anything else. It just makes you go towards your target for a couple seconds. It's a weird bug. I don't know why it does it, but hey, it's kind of useful. See, I have the insider scope. That's why I'm the #1 Velma, for reasons like this. Wow, who would have thought? But yeah, like I showed you before, you can combo into it. It's a very good kill move, great disjoint. Yeah, this button's just good. It hits on the ground too if you're next to them or kind of close. It doesn't have a really good horizontal hitbox, but it's not terrible, you know? It ain't too bad as long as you're actually touching them, you get them. Even on the small characters, so that's good. Now we got down smash. This button confuses a lot of people. I first thought this move was stupid. I thought it was pointless. I still hardly use it, but it's actually got a lot more depth than you think. So first off, the longer you charge it, the more range it has. So as you see right here, I can't reach them. Charge a little longer, I can reach them, right? Now it's based off that line that's extending. That's the hitbox. So that line literally indicates how far it's actually going to reach for you and the opponent, right? So there's situations where it looks like it's going to hit. Oh, I didn't do it right. There's situations where it looks like it's going to hit and it just doesn't. I fucking up, but yeah. But yeah, fully charged, it goes pretty goddamn far. So, hey, if you know they're approaching you and you think they're going to run right into this, you can just charge that. Now, the best thing about it is that the longer you charge it, the more damage it does. So look, 5 damage by itself. Not very good. Charge it a little longer. Oh, 10 damage. Charge it all the way, you get 17 damage. 15 to 17 damage. I think it's 17 damage on Arya. Arya takes extra damage, but 15 damage usually when you're fully charged, right? So it's her strongest single hit attack fully charged. But that's not all. If you see there's a little snow cone above their head or snowflake, it adds a stack of projectile. It will until it's weakened. When it's weakened, it'll stop adding that stack. Look, now it's not adding the stack of projectile. Now, the weirdest thing about this move that I didn't know for the longest time because I didn't read my move list is that it adds armor. This move gives your teammate armor for a very brief period of time. It doesn't last very long. But hey, with the range, so think about this. I realized what the devs were thinking. With the range you can add from charging it and the damage, the thought process is having your teammate in front, then charging this and giving them armor when they're approaching or getting comboed. It's pretty much like, hey, Galvo combo, let me get them off you. Now, the one thing about this button, unless you're on Tree Fort, you're not ever gonna fucking kill with it. It's this button is not a kill move. At full charge, 100%. Didn't even hit them that far. My forward air non-charge puts them just about the same range, right? Forward air fully charged is a better kill move than this fully charged, right? But the range is cool. Not too bad. I almost forgot to mention, this is one of the most unique things about Velma is crawling. She can crawl. Now, in training mode, it doesn't show you. The whole screen gets blurry. It's really funny. It's actually great. But this is actually useful as shit. Now, again, this training mode's not very in-depth, so I can't show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'll pull up a clip to show you what I'm talking about, hopefully, because I know I did earlier today. Your crawl is actually really fucking good. You can go under a lot of projectiles while crawling. You can also just do it while crouching, but I think it makes you go slightly lower while you crawl. You go under projectiles. Some characters' combos or fake combo pressure, you can go right under. Like Shaggy. When Shaggy like jumps in Tiger Knees, you can normally crawl under it because they don't expect you to do it. It's pretty godlike. It's risky as fuck to go for because I don't think there's crouch canceling in this game. But crouch canceling is a Smash thing where you get like less knockback for crouching. But yeah, it's pretty useful, especially to go under projectiles. I use it all the time. This is probably Velma's best button, her forward air. This button is ridiculous. It's like a Marth forward air from Smash, right? So when you can charge it, what that means is that, remember that perk I was talking about, the armor break? To break armor, I will almost always forward air to break armor, since it charges so fast. It takes less than a second to fully charge it, right? It does it all. Amazing disjoint as a combo tool. It's the best get off me tool Velma has. It does it all, and you can move just as fast as normal while using it, so you're just as fast while using forward airs, right? Knockback, it has it 0% without charging. That's quite a bit of knockback. That literally says, hey, get off me, I'm going back to, like, I can run away. This is her best button. Use this all the time. I'll sometimes still spam it while it's weakened, just to get people off me. And like I said, it's a giant disjoint. In teams, a lot of the time, I'll use it while my teammates getting comboed. If I'm close to them, I see them getting comboed, I'll just dash in. Like, from all the way over here, you can dash in, then forward air, and get the hit, get them away, let them go back to neutral, let them have space, and, like, look, you'll see. Forward air is her best button. It is very good. I feel like there's no reason to go over Nair. It's the same thing. There's no other special properties. The only thing I think I forgot to mention is that when you shoot hay, it speeds up and then slows down. So as you saw, I perfectly sniped her. It goes fast and goes in a lower arc afterwards when it gets slowed down. That's about all I can really say. It's the exact same thing as your normal. Oh, there is something to mention. When you can use it to recover. So you actually slow down in the air if you see that. So this is my normal fall speed, no changes. Then when I'm nairing, I go this fall. I slow down and go that much, and you can pretty much use it to recover. A lot of times I'll jump off stage to actually like get people off me, to bait them to jump off stage. So Nair is one of those let's go. I fucked up. There's one of those tools I'll use to like kind of just like delay myself and make it more tricky for my recovery option. Next we got up smash. It's or up air. It's very similar to up smash. I think it does 1 less damage, 6 damage compared to 6 damage. That's the same amount of damage. Smile. Yeah, it probably has a slightly different hitbox. I don't think there's been hitbox viewers yet or whatever, but yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as the normal up smash. Now, I will show you one cool trick that you can do with it, is that if you use this early, then you fast fall, you can combo it into up smash. So you go like this. So you go like this, and then they combo into each other. So you get a delayed, it has a pretty active hitbox, as you see. So that's really good. Again, Iron Giant tries to hit you with his metal butt. You're already in the air, just zoop. But yeah, it has a very active hitbox. You can combo those two together if you do it quickly. I just spam up on my C stick. That's the trick. I recommend you do all aerials with your C stick and then use the Nair. You can use the Nair button to go farther, but you don't really need to. But yeah, C stick, very, very good. Unless you're mouse and keyboard, then you know how to play. I'll stop. All right, now this is where Velma's damage comes from. I will show you the combos here in a bit, but this is the source of all of Velma's damage besides forward air. Is her down air. Her down air, one can be charged. So same thing, you have the armor break perk, you can start it with down air. Her spike is actually very good. You can stay on the ledge of the stage like this, even farther away, then she extends her arm forward, right? So when she does that, she actually reaches over the stage. So you can spike without having to get off stage. You can stand safely on stage, not take a risk, and spike him still, which is very good. But also you can go low. Her spike is very good. Very good. And the fact that you can like slow down while you're doing it helps you recover, as you see. So I see how much time I have while just spamming down air. You can use this just as a recovery tool. You can kind of do the same with up air, but it's not as good as down air is. But yeah, just the same as Nairs. You can kind of just float with it, right? So be outside the stage just spamming down air to delay yourself, not too bad, right? Down air, up air is one of my go-to kill setups. Down air, up air. It didn't kill her right there, but you saw they almost died. Now, down air can also just kill raw, so you don't really need the up air, but to add the extra little damage, hey, what does it hurt? Look, normal down air makes them go that high with no DI. Down air, up air makes them go this high without, oops. Down air, up air makes them go this high without any DI, right? Goes slightly higher. So I use it a lot of times, again, to kill. All right, let's go over the B moves. So first thing, this is what everyone thinks of Velma. They think of the laser. This is the go-to thing people are saying. So when you use it, there's a cooldown. The cooldown is probably her shortest cooldown, so you get it up quite often. One thing I will note, if you do keep spamming it, it does get weakened. It's just like any other attack. I think a third time it gets... Yeah, at the end of the last of the third time, it gets weakened. So past this point, it will just keep doing less damage. Just weaken, right? Still not bad, you know. The coolest thing about it is that when you hit it, it adds a stack of weaken for one, which is great, and it adds a mark. So if you were playing singles and you somehow get that hit, which should never really happen, you then have the mark, so you can shoot these to them, right? Pretty cool. So a lot of times you just shoot this, shoot 2 of these. Hey, combo food. Oh, she hit me, but yeah, that's what I oftentimes like to do. I brought up earlier with the Nair section, but hit this, then 2 of these. Not too bad to combo and kill people with. Combo them all together. It's pretty good. Now, the thing that's also cool about it is that you don't have to commit to all the hits. So, if you don't want to actually put it on a cooldown, you just hold it, then let go. I have it. I don't even use it. So, I think you get a total of 5 hits if you're perfect, right? 5 damage. That was 4. We got this. We got this. Yeah, 5 damage without letting the 6 hit go. So, yeah, just 5 ticks. Now, I think in the old beta, this would heal, but I think every little tick would heal for 1, but they changed that. So now it just heals on the last hit. Heals your teammates for 3. Not crazy. Not a crazy heal, but hey, 3 health? Why not? What's cool about it is that this normally does how much damage? It does around 7 damage when you just hit the last hit. When you use a teammate and you hit them, the laser does more. Every hit of the laser does more. It ticks for 2, right? And then the last hit hits for 12 or something like that, right? So way more damage when you use a teammate to shoot it. A lot more kill power. A lot of times teammates can like do like special moves or things that lock them there, so it's a guaranteed hit when you hit a teammate. So it's just a win-win for any other teammate. Also, I don't think I even mentioned this. You have to aim it. If you hit your teammate, you're the one that has to aim it. You could just have it stand still, but yeah, make it go up, down, doesn't matter. One trick I have is that oftentimes I won't show them who I'm aiming at. Just like any other game, I'll aim at one person and quickly drag it to the other person so they're not expecting it. Also, if the two enemies are lined up together, if the two enemies are lined up together, oftentimes I'll aim it, and then when they like the other person won't expect it to hit them because they think it's going to hit their teammate. So you hit the person in the back a lot of the times. The first person's usually going to dodge. Is a very easy move to dodge because it's the same timing every time. However, like I mentioned before, because you can cancel it, you can make it a little bit more ambiguous, especially in solos and 1v1. You can just use that to get those little couple hits, and then eventually commit when you think it's free, right? When they're least expecting it. Thing that I use this for, with the one thing I just mentioned, is that you don't have to commit to it, so you can stall yourself in the air. I brought up that up smash kind of does it, nairs do it, down smash does it, or down air does it. This just makes you completely stop in the air. It's pretty good. Now, it counts as one of your special moves, so you can only do it twice, right? So now I'm out. Now I have to use other stuff to recover. But all the time when I'm running away from people, I'll jump off stage, use this, and then start shooting these, right? Use it again, air dodge on stage. She has a lot of ways to make herself slippery and delay herself. She's a very hard person to hit. That's one of her biggest strengths right there. With her disjointed hitboxes, she can be very, very obnoxious to approach. Imagine you trying to hit the Velma. She's stalling herself in the air, fast falling, doing all this different stuff to make her move fast. And then on top of it, just like, oh, you can't hit me, and then hit you back with a big ass attack that pushes you far away. Pretty dang good. I do this all the time against C-Stick. Yeah, run away while doing this. Really good. Really fucking good. Okay, next is side B. Side B is the command grab. This is actually, along with down smash, useful. I'm finding more uses for it, but I don't use it too often. The bot won't do it, but you can have... Oh, they will! Wait. Oh, it's telling them to click A. So, your teammate can go into your arms, and then they get 12 armor. 12 armor for you and your teammate. It also makes it stronger, so you run forward and you can hit them. Any person you hit alongside, so the other teammate will get hit. So you can't command grab them if you're holding your teammate, but they'll get hit up. And your teammate can actually choose when they get out of it too. So your teammate can jump out as soon as you hit somebody. It's pretty cool. Or you can cancel it too. If you're holding your teammate and if you're not actually hitting anyone yet, you can cancel this whenever you feel like it. You can cancel it with anything, you know? So you can just use this for speed, right? There's one funny thing I like to do is that you can actually charge this, go super speed, and then, oh, I didn't do it right. You can go super far off the side of the stage if you go full speed. Let's see if I can nail it. I promise you could do it, but, you know, bad tutorial. Only #1 in the world, apparently, with Velma. Now, the cool thing with command grab, I showed a little earlier, you can actually grab them and then go into up smash as a kill setup. But yeah, the longer you charge, the faster you go. Kind of like Sonic Spin Dash or something like that. There's a max point, which is now, so this is as fast as you can go. She zooms across the screen. Now, the reason... Now, you might be asking yourself, why should I not up smash? If you are playing teams, this is very telegraphed for your teammate to say, hey, I'm going to throw them up. Then your teammate can confirm the kill for you instead of you trying to kill them with up smash. You can confirm kills a lot easier with this, with your teammate actually hits them instead of you hitting them. Okay, now we got down B. So this is your cooldown book. That does a lot of damage. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but down B does 8 damage, and the thing no one tells you is that it's actually a fucking kill move. No one tells you this. I literally had to find this out for myself. That's why I'm telling you guys. It, as you saw, it didn't kill, but did you see how much knockback it had? It is a kill move at high percent, especially if they're near the top of the screen. And the beauty of it is that if you have a teammate, it's just like the hay move. It'll go towards your teammate. You don't actually have to lock on either. So you just throw it and it goes towards your teammate. It will keep circling around them until it hits an enemy or hits the ground or some terrain, right? So hopefully your teammate knows how to manipulate it so it doesn't go into the ground, but most of them don't. So yeah. So oftentimes, like I talked about earlier with Nair, you use it to get people off of your teammate. Hey, this is great. It will circle around them until someone gets hit. And again, easy follow-up with it. As I showed slightly earlier, you can also use it, yeah, in jabs, yada yada. But yeah, it can be a kill move. But as I stated before, it brings all your cooldowns all the way back up. So oftentimes I'll use it, I'll do up B then throw it, because I get my up B a lot faster. It makes it go zooming fast. So look at my up B right now. It's recharging pretty dang quick. Now look at my up B when I don't use that, right? It recharges so fucking slowly. The only bad thing about the book is that it doesn't charge your book back faster. Sadly, your book comes back so slowly. Only charges things that were already out. So recommend you use it after shooting everything out, but sometimes your teammate's in danger. So first thing I would do is shoot all these out, then throw the book, right? So you get back your nairs faster. Pretty smart for that. By the way, the big head for most characters doesn't do that much. I think I brought it up earlier too, but it actually does have a unique property. If it's on Superman, his head getting bigger means his ice breath goes farther. I don't know if any other character does anything like that. You know, but kind of a cool little trick that they wouldn't tell you about, or that they don't tell you. All right, now we got up B. I first thought this was the most useless fucking move in the game, but I changed my mind heavy on this. So what it does, you put down an ice field, right? Every second they get in it, they get stacked by ice. At the end, they're frozen. Cool. That doesn't do that much for you except for guarantee you to get a combo, right? So this can, if they're frozen and you don't have a Superman on your team to confirm, you can use it to combo or something. So your strongest single hit move is down smash too. So if they're frozen, you can charge full down smash and get the 15%. You know, if you don't want to, if they're at too high percent to combo, but at that point you should probably be able to kill them anyway. So I don't see why you would do that. Cool thing is though, is that like I said, down smash does add projectile. So if you do have this ice perk, you can hit with down smash and they're frozen. So that's cool. That is a useful useful technique you can use. But yeah, one thing I want to note about this button, you do not want to use it when people are nearby. It actually is a very slow startup. So all the time I'll try to put it down while enemies are nearby. Not a good idea. You want to use it when no one's close by. Now, what I do is I'll put it down near an edge or the center stage. So at the edge, it helps because if people want to recover, they have to run through it. And let me try to show you with the bot. When they are slowed, they move so much slower. Look, he is moving so much slower from just slightly standing in it. Now, it decreases fast, but yeah, the slow field is massive. So and they can't roll as far, they can't get away as fast. So it's pretty good. Having the ice field, you can down smash them out, then shoot a couple of these. The boy's frozen, you know? That's one of the many reasons why I run the perk. So almost all your special moves do the exact same thing in the air except for sides, besides this and up B. So I'm going to show you the side B first, right? So this is cool. I've killed someone once with it. This is not your most impactful move in the world. It helps you recover, which is its main purpose, I find, is that I'll use it to try to get back to stage, right? So that's pretty useful. It has a hitbox, kinda, like behind you. Oops. It has a hitbox behind you, so again, if you're trying to kite away, it can be good to get people off you. Yeah, so you can do forward air into side, or you can do forward air into side B if you're really like think they're not going to get hit by forward air or something like that. See, it's pretty good on whiff, but that's as bad. I wouldn't, because it slows you down really fast. Like you have to stop, so you usually get hit in that time. I may mostly just use it to recover. However, there is one trick with it that I use all the time. If you're already really high up in the air, pressing this and then fast falling makes you go down really goddamn fast. So this is normal fast fall, right? So jump, 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 fast fall. Compared to this, it's about the same, to be honest, but it's trickier, and it works all the time for me. So yeah, you can go a little bit, then fast fall. I usually just fast fall right away, so I get forward momentum and I get to go down. It works a lot for me. It's not crazy tech, but this button is useful for recovering, but it's probably your most useless tool in the kit. But again, I've thought it out a lot of times about different buttons, and I've been wrong almost every time. So there's probably something with it I don't know. I don't even know about, but
yo, sorry for the different like quality and stuff real quick. There's two things I forgot to mention. One, how clues work. They're RNG based. You could hit the same move over and over again and see how it dropped 2 right there. That was good RNG. There's times where you can hit one move over and over and over and over and they won't drop a clue. It's all RNG based if they're going to drop a clue or not. Sometimes I swear it drops 2 clues, but I don't have any proof of that. But the thing I really forgot to mention here was the whole cop car thing. I totally forgot to bring it up. So when you use cop car, it does 35 damage. Alright, so it does a lot of damage if it grabs somebody. 35, see, he went 40 to 82. Ridiculous amounts of damage just from one button, right? So it's cool if you get it. Now, you don't want to just use it when people are near you. You want to use it when you get someone off stage or you're by yourself. So, like, if I was this distance and both their teammates were across the stage, that's a perfect time to use cop car. But what I usually do is I'll hit, like, a forward air, then use cop car when they're off stage, right? So then it has a chance to jump off the stage and grab them in midair and insta-kill them. Because they can't mash out that fast if it anti-airs them and then falls into the blast zone. Which is really cool. And also, sometimes if they're, like, hanging on the ledge over here, the cop car will literally just drop right on top of them, which is very hard to dodge. Which brings me to one last thing, cool tech that you won't find anywhere else. If you're holding into the stage and you dodge, it actually goes just as high as if you dodged up. So if you're ever on the ledge and you want to dodge up, just dodge towards the stage. The exact same distance, and you're still holding on the ledge afterwards. Another tip off the wall that I'm remembering on this all now. If you're on the wall and they're above you, you actually cannot use your C stick to hit them above you. So you have to just press up A manually like that and fall real quick. It's really good. People are trying to spike you because of the disjointed hitbox.
Up B is what you use when you're comboing with this character. One, the hitbox is very crazy. They actually nerfed it. It hits above her. So when she, like, blows back into people, that part doesn't hit them, but the initial hit kind of hits above her. So it covers almost all around her. The hitbox is definitely better below. But as you see, it's not as crazy broken as it used to be. Just, it has a pretty good disjointed hitbox is all you gotta know. Also, it gives you the up charge. So a lot of times if I'm really low, I'll do this into this and the dodge forwards to recover. Or vice versa, I'll use this into this and then get up on stage. So I'm just gonna mix these two together. I'm gonna start going in their combos with her up B. Up B adds weakened, adds 3 stacks. So you hit it twice, you get all max stacks of weakened, which is 5. Without further ado, here's the combo: down air, up B, down air, up B, down air, up smash, up air, up smash. Doesn't matter which. That was 55%. That was without dodge. Now at dodge, I do have to read the CPU's DI, but you can still do the combo, and it's a true combo. First try. As you see, 55%. And then you can also follow it up. And then you might got 55, and then 56 if you landed up smash instead. But you can follow them up, which is the best part after this to get even more damage. So you do this whole combo that you can get more up airs, and then sometimes people DI away where you can't actually hit the up airs, so you have to do forward air instead, right? So in those situations, you can then just follow them up with forward airs like that. You can get up to 60-70%. It's ridiculous. And with your teammates' help, you can literally get them to 100%. No joke. I have killed people in one touch with my teammates' help. Not I, but we killed some people in one touch with my teammates' help. Just from me doing this. And this is what makes her so strong. You see what I'm saying? That was from one touch and one read of an up air. Dead. Dead. So even if this combo's cut short, you still get a lot of damage. That's the best part. So let's say I have to rush it, right? I just gotta go into forward airs. That's 24 to 31%. That was really fucking quick, right? Or if they DI away, same thing, forward air, whatever. You can end it in different ways. It's just so good. Fishing for down airs with Velma is so good. Now, the best thing about all this is that even at higher percents, it works, right? Now, obviously, sometimes you have to be higher up in the air and it makes it work. But, yeah, see, like, it still works at higher percents. And I already showed you some of these, but here's all the other combos. So you can do jab, jab, up smash. It's a kill setup at higher percents. If you just want to secure a kill, you can get these jabs and kill them with it, right? Not too shabby, free. More layers to the down air. I brought this up before. You shoot 2 of these. All these notes I'm showing you are put all together. So if I shoot 2 of these, I can actually start the combo too. Yeah, so you can chase them down with projectiles like that. Same purpose. Yeah, you can fast fall during your down smash charge too. You need to change the angle or range. Comboing forward air into itself is really good. You also combo into down air, but that's only if that was them holding in, so you usually won't get that. Usually just want to go forward air, forward air, forward air over and over again. Now, I like to do a dash right there in between. The reason I do that is just simply because it's not really a true combo. I will be real with you. So usually they try to go away from you. So you do this to catch up to them, right? And read their dodge away. Now this bot's always going in, so it doesn't look that good, but trust me. So if you guys didn't know, if you dodge and jump, you go faster. See that? So yeah. So you can just kind of chase them better if you do dodge than jump like that instead. I think I showed this slightly earlier, but you can jab, down B into like forward air type stuff. Pretty good. At low percents, I think this is really tough to do, but at low percents, you can actually get a whole setup off of it. Like that, I'm pretty sure that's true if you do it perfectly. Nice little 18%, and then follow up some more forward airs. They DI in for whatever reason you can down air, but I don't know when any real player would ever let you do that. I have no idea. So I would just rely on forward air there. If you do get a freeze, what you can do is that when they're frozen initially, you can hit this and then go into your combo, right? Then kind of extend it with more projectiles on screen. So whenever you get frozen, even if your teammate, you're going to let your teammate combo, you probably want to hit the target on them if you can, because your teammate will be close, so you can usually hit the target on them too. Just nice to follow up with whatever is about to happen to them to pretty much guarantee a kill. Because even if your teammate hits them really high up, at least these projectiles will also help kill them at the top of the screen. But yeah, their combo game is really simple. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know it doesn't seem like, oh my goodness, she has the coolest combos. Besides, obviously, this one. This is like your go-to, like I said. But yeah, she's a very simple character. So you just kind of you fish for these if you can get them. You forward air to start pressure and then lead into something. She has a lot of kill power because all of her attacks do a lot of damage. Pretty great. I'm putting random clips on stream just so you can see how I play with her in actual matches real quick. This is how you play with her. You want to be really slippery. You want to punish people for chasing you, and you want to help your teammate as much as you can. Whenever you can find a down air, hit the down air, hit the combo. But essentially, you are a support at the end of the day. Your goal when I play is I just want to hold as many stocks for my teammate as possible. My whole plan is not to get hit. It's a hard skill to develop, but I think I'm one of the best players in the game at not dying and not getting hit. Obviously, sometimes you get caught out, it happens, but yet you want to learn to be really slippery. That's the main thing you should focus on. As long as you're holding stocks for your teammates, you'll be able to win more with randoms, more with your actual friends. Players who are really good at the game will be like, holy shit, this player's good, she never dies. You know, she's very useful for that reason, especially with her ability to heal herself, heal her teammate, put gray life around the screen. She's an annoying character to play against, as almost everyone who's watching this guy who plays the game who knows that. She is annoying as hell to deal with, and she can get people off of her very easily. And then on top of that, as I've said before, and I showed you, she can box. She can kill you in a combo. She can. Her down airs, I didn't show it during my guide. Her down air is ridiculous off stage. It is so good to get kills with. It's her second best button after forward air. So scary as all heck. If you want a high tier character who's pretty damn simple to play, this is your character right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just because her class says support, and she is a support, she is a threat. She is scary. But appreciate you guys watching my guide. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. During these guides, we always forget something. The game's only been out, or the game's not even fully out yet. You know, season 1 hasn't even started. But hopefully this helps you out. Things change later. I'll make another guide. Yeah. And also, if you want more tips on ones, ask somebody else. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate if you follow my Twitch. I stream daily. I'm grinding this game for Evo right now. And have a good one, guys.
Thank you.